Get up, guys, get up, get up, get up. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. We're not only healing relationships, we're healing our bodies. Island. Hey, cheers, someone. Hey, cheers, someone. Hey, yeah, Alan. Yes, hello everyone. Hello everyone. You guys, you need to get ready. Get your comfortable clothes, get your robe, get your sweatpants, get whatever you can. If you're in a suit, that does not matter. I have done the research and I have figured it out how to use astrology to make your body move. And of course, you know, we're not doing the normal yoga like everybody does. Like, you can search on YouTube, you'll find yoga, thousands, millions of channels for yoga, right? You go on whichever platform, you will get Instagram, you will get hundreds, millions of yoga channels, but this is not your typical yoga, okay? This is a yoga based on astrology. This is a yoga influenced by the dragon. Why the dragon? I will explain in the next, videos, but for now, we're just gonna get into it. And for those who already, are obviously knowledgeable in astrology, they will know why I chose the word dragon, all right? Because, Ketu, Rahu, all of that, right? But we will explain for the other ones later on with the stuff, right? So what are we doing here? What are we doing, Mita? What is this whole thing about? Remember, we are fixing relationships, but most of the time to fix relationships, we have to fix ourselves. And being in good health, being in good spirits also helps us be the best versions of, the people that we can be. And therefore, when we are feeling good, when we are feeling healthy, we are able to take all of that good feeling onto somebody else, onto our partner, right? By the way, I set up this whole thing with my husband. I'm like, I need everybody to heal, but the healing must not only be through knowledge, it must also be through practical work, because that's what I'm all about. When it comes to my certain is reminding me I need to be practical in whatever work that I do. And because you are my community, you guys, of not only healing our relationships, but also helping, rejuvenate ourselves, our bodies. Of course, I am always, into yoga. I'm a yoga girl. I've always been into yoga. I've always done yoga, different types of exercises. So I'm always active, always been active. And it is through continuous sportive life, so to speak, active life. And I do know that this is not a cup for everybody, but this is why I chose today to shoot this at from my home, because I was actually at the mountains where I like to do stuff because it's calming, it's nice, the forest, the river, I like that. But I was like, hold on, no, we're gonna go back to the house and I'm going to shoot there, because I want everybody to know that it can be done so easily. You don't have to move. You can just stand up wherever you are and you do these exercises, because they're not difficult to do. And they don't want you to be in a certain shape or in a certain health condition. Anyone can do it. Fit or not fit, any body type, any shape, okay? Or this yoga, which I call dragon Astro Yoga day, right? Day, because there's light during the day. And I did tell you guys that I have a strong sun. So day light is very important for me. So that's why I chose this name for this yoga, right? It is obviously influenced, as I said, by the dragon tail and the dragon head, due to its, it being different from the rest, and it does not conform to, the rules that yoga teachers have, yoga experts have. It is only based on astrology, right? Why astrology? This is how I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you each and every with each and every part of the body, because as we know, each body part is represented by each zodiac sign, right? Meaning that each and every body part that you have, you must make sure that you exercise it accordingly, so that when you are working with your head, for example, you are strengthening your Aries sign. When you are working with your neck, your throat area, you are strengthening your Taurus sign. So this is what I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to explain. And of course, today is only an introduction. It is not a heavy stuff. We are going to have so much fun. I have so much fun for you, and I have so much theory behind everything that I do. But for today, it's just to make an introduction, to show you which parts are which. But of course, the theory goes deeper than that, all right? We're gonna make it fun, different, very foreign, very chaotic, so to speak. Get do right, not following any direction, but based on, the astrological basics of what these zodiac signs are in according to our bodies. And I will explain with time who is supposed to focus mostly on what as the time goes. And of course, as I said, the theory is there, the research is there, and I am here to pioneer this dragon Astro Yoga. Let's go. Oh la la. So here I'm going to start to stretch a bit, because everybody has to do. I've already done my own session, but this one is only for the channel, right? So start massaging your head, because this is your Aries area. Aries, the zodiac sign, the first sign, that is the head. Make sure you circulate, you massage it. I like to also part ways, in the middle. Make sure I feel relaxed, my head is relaxed, on the nerves, what's on the side of the eyes, that is also, managed with a bit of ease, right? Of course, we have to go down to Taurus, the second sign, second zodiac sign, and that is the neck area, the throat area, the back side of the neck, part here. So to do that, I have to stretch my neck, and make sure I feel relaxed. And you can see my neck is a bit masculine because I do work on, this dragon Astro Yoga quite often. So of course my body is accustomed to it. And here I'm showing you my veins that I make sure I train so that they can hold my head and they can hold everything else, right? So of course I'm stretching to the right, and all the time remember to breathe in, breathe out throughout the session. Breathe in, breathe out. This is very critical. Now we're going to move to the Gemini, which is me, right? You can see I have long arms because my third house is actually full with planets. So of course I'm going to have long arms. Whichever house has a stellium or has something like this will be also visible throughout your body. Your body will tell us which planet, which house is full of a stellium. And for me it's the third house. You can see from my long arms that I have, right? So of course here I'm stretching my arms, because when you stretch your arms, you're not only stretching your communication, you're activating your communication, your relationship with your neighbors, your self efforts, but you also activating Mars, because Mars is actually the character of the third house as well, even though the original Lord is the Gemini, right? And remember, Mars is action. You need action. You need to be active. So now we are making sure we're waking all of that energy up, right? But as you can see, I'm stretching my fingers here because each finger is represented by a planet. I will explain again in the coming videos, in the future. But make sure that you stretch all of this, right? Now we're going to move obviously to Cancer, the Cancer area. So we're talking about the stomach, we're talking about the chest, the breast area, the upper shoulder type of area, the back, just the upper part. So that's what we are doing now. I'm kind of like opening up my chest, letting the air in, and stretching backward. Remember to breathe in, breathe out as you do this. So right now, when I open, I breathe in, and when I close, I breathe out. I open, I breathe in, and now I am working on my belly. So I'm just letting my belly go. I made a mistake by wearing a baggy t-shirt here. This is actually very baggy, and my stomach is actually flat, so you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm like working on my abs here. Right now I'm going to work on my Leo, because remember, Leo is actually the whole back and the spine, mostly the spine, because the spine is like what's making us to be alive, what's making us to walk, to have a life. The spine has a life, and the Leo is actually the creator, the creativity, the lion, and all that power, right? So now I'm stretching. This is a slight stretch that I'm doing here regarding my spine, but I actually do more in my sessions. But now this is just an introduction, so I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Is spine. I'm focusing on my spine right now, very lightly opening it, curving, opening, all of that, right? Just a light stuff for today, right? Here I'm going to work on my Virgo zodiac sign, and this is like your lower back, like your bowel area here, and your abdomen, right? And of course the inside as well, but we're focusing on the outside because I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to focus at the inside. So I move the whole area, the waist area, so that I can focus on my abdomen and try to get it moving, right? So you can do it how I just did it, or you can just do it as simply like I'm doing now. So I find this is like the easiest way, the fun way, and of course with music, as you guys will see with the coming videos, it's gonna be so fun to do and so nice to move to. All right, da 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 da, ayah, right? So now we're going to move on to the Libra, right? So Libra is the lower back as well as the buttocks, like the, just the out of the the outer part of the buttocks, right? So we're trying to make our buttocks hard, not hard, but like very fit so that they're not jiggly. So this is an easy part. When you do this, you're actually tightening your buttocks as you do, right? Because you are required to kind of like compress as you go your buttocks, right? So I find it very helpful. Scorpio is actually, the genitalia area, and of course, we can't do that because YouTube, right? We have to really be mindful. So then moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the thigh area. We want to work on our thighs, and me personally, I like to have a thigh gap. It's just that these leggings that I'm wearing now, they're not showing most of my thigh gap area, but this is how I strengthen my thighs, open, close, or close, open, close open the way you want, right? Of course, it gets difficult, but we're trying to get it to be light for everybody so that everybody can do it, right? And not make it, you know, like we're in the gym or we're at the gym or something like that, right? So open, close, as if you are playing around or dancing. I mean, for me, it's going to be dance. Now we're going to move to the Capricorn, and the Capricorn is the knees. We're working on our knees for Capricorn. We need our knees to hold us, to give us balance, to work for us, right? So we need our knees to be strong. And remember, as we get older, our knees give in quicker, right? Because you know, Capricorn, that is Saturn. Saturn is what is an old planet, right? So we need it to be able to work in our elder ages and as we grow older. So just, you know, slowly go down. Don't force yourself. You can use your hands to balance like I'm doing, or you can play around. For me, it's always dance, right? And you guys are also gonna join as the time goes with the dance and everything. So yeah, just play around, kick, do everything just to have your knees get started. Right now on to Aquarius. Aquarius is the calves and the ankle area. So we need our calves to be fit. We need those legs to say, hey, I'm represented by Saturn. I am a certain strong, you know, careful in what I do, practical. So with the ankles as well, you can do what I do. You know, you move your feet. Obviously today it's just introduction. I'm going to explain with time everything in theory, right? But your ankles, you can twist them, do as I do, to make sure that your whole area is done of what? Of Aquarius, right? So I'm just repeating now again, because usually this is the part that a lot of people, a whole lot of people, including health experts or gym experts or whatever, right? They skip this part. They skip this part of the Aquarius, which is very important. Get your ankles fit. But here I'm just showing you that literally most of the times the whole body is a working system. Every part of the body is needed, right? Finally, we are going to focus on Pisces, and Pisces is feet, right? And here I have my feet like tiptoeing and again going on my soles, balancing. This is actually stretching my feet. And of course, as I said, the body is a working system. It is a system that works in a whole. We need every body part to help. We have it, guys. Next time, I will go deeper and deeper into the details to the point that each person knows how to regulate themselves according to their chart, and so that you are a good partner who is healed physically, who is healthy in terms of fitness, and who can use all the knowledge that we learn here so that we can repair, fix, heal, have closure, and find new love for those who are looking, right? I'll catch you next time. Happy day. Ciao, ciao.